So what is lean? Lean is not rocket science, but it is a way of thinking that might sometimes be counterintuitive. But in the same token, there are lots of times when we all think lean. So I'm going to try and create relatable bite-sized lessons in the time it takes you to drink a cup of coffee. Once you grasp all the lessons on relatable activities that are part of your life, you will feel more confident to use the tools to solve greater problems in your life and organization that you work in. When you do this, lean will pay you back with time. Life is short. Use your time well. You are a valuable gift to the world. The first step of lean is to identify the value to the customer. Then map the value stream into process maps. Then use the value stream map and lean tools to create the flow of value to the customer. When this is complete, the processes are open to daily improvement as people find better ways to improve the work. The first step of lean thinking is value to the customer. So what is value to the customer? This is all about what you do, what service or product you offer that the customer needs or wants. Let me take a simple example. When it is dark and you get home, you open the door and switch on the light. The light is value. It is also what you, the customer, has agreed to pay for. If you didn't pay, you wouldn't have any light. If you get home and you always have light you paid for, 24/7, every day, at the flick of a switch, your service provider has provided you with value. The second step is identifying every step in the process of getting light to the house. This starts at where the light is generated, then goes to distribution center, then to the substation, then to the cables going to the area your house is situated in, then to the transformer close to your house, then through your meter, then through your distribution box within your house, then through the cabling in your house to the individual switches that turn on the light. When turned on, the light bulb pulls the power from the cable and lights up. Each one is a step, and at every step things can go wrong. There could be a problem at the distribution station or with the switch in your house. The value stream maps help us to identify a problem to solve. Possibly the distribution station has failed or your light bulb has failed. You will backtrack the process until you find the fault. You might have to change a light bulb or call the service provider. When you make a decision, you are following the values. The third step is creating a flow of value by understanding where the flow is hindered. For example, when you pay your service provider for light and they agree to open the flow of electricity to your house, your expectation is that whenever you put the switch on, the light will pull electricity that will flow down the cable and light the bulb. If you switch on the light and it does not light, there is no flow, and the journey starts to remove the blockages to flow. The good thing about identifying flow is that when it stops, you will see or feel the problem right away. The problem is visual. There is no light and there should be light. You check if the rest of the house has light. You check the distribution box. You check if you paid. And if all this is done, you phone the supplier. See, you've been thinking lean for years. The fourth step is to do it better every day by removing waste and blockages to the flow. Okay, so your lights are working, but you have noticed that your power bill is quite high. So every time a bulb fails, you replace it with an energy saver. You then get a smart geyser that only heats the water when the power is at its cheapest. You get an app on your phone that sets your washing machine to wash only at low rate times of day. See, you're doing it better every day. This bite-sized clip identified the process of light getting to your home. All around us there are processes, from how you get dressed in the morning to the complex ordering and supply systems that bring the goods into your business that you work in. All we are trying to do is to find the best way of bringing value to the customer by identifying the problems that block the flow and by removing them so that the value can flow to the customer.